All right, everybody. Welcome to another Ox Plus One, a podcast for gamers. This week we are featuring our friend Only Jeff. This is episode 7, and I'm super excited for another week, another podcast, dude. This is number 7 now. I'm kind of excited. Like, it's actually like, you know how like you can start something and then like you get a couple episodes or a couple like projects in and then it like fizzles out. Like, I feel like there's like a point to where all of a sudden it's like, it's what you're doing now. What number do you think that is? Maybe like 10? Oh shit.
Just depends.
Bro, sub into the stream? Okay, I like that.
It was up.
Hell yeah.
Little thing, so.
Thank you.
No problem.
When do you think it's like, you know how they say sometimes it like takes 30 days to make a habit or something like that? Have you ever heard that before?
Yeah, so actually, I'm trying to remember when I heard that exact phrase, but yeah.
I think somebody like wrote a book.
Yeah. If you can do something for like 30 days straight and not get bored of it or not find a reason not to do it, then it becomes a habit.
Yeah. So like, I'm trying to make this podcast become a habit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I feel like we're kind of there. Ooh, lady in chat. What the heckity heck? Here we go. The party is started. We got Insulator and Lady in chat, and we have Jeff on the podcast tonight. This is going to be a fun one tonight. We're going to just catch up. We haven't hung out and talked for a while. We're going to catch up. We're going to talk about like balancing work and stream life. We're going to talk about what current games you've been playing. Then we're going to do some tier makers of consoles and retro games. And then we're going to watch a couple tunes, couple musics videos and react together. Because, I don't know, I like watching music with my friends to see if they like it or not.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Not everybody likes my music, and I just want to, like, kind of force them to, like, have to suffer a little bit. Or love it and check it out, you know what I mean?
There isn't a lot of music that I don't like. Very few.
All right, so what's new, dude? I was in your stream earlier today. You were playing Zelda randomizer, like you do, like that's your thing. And you had mentioned the new job.
Yeah. So my roommate Nate, or as most people know him, Circus Act, has a job where he sets up pools, maintains pools throughout the whole summer, and then in the winter they do
winterize them.
Ice arenas.
Ooh.
Hockey arenas, that's the word I'm looking for. So I'm going to be doing that with him. It's like 60 hours a week, but it's 5 days a week. You have weekends off. You're out in the sun.
Yep.
Enjoying the summer.
Actually, so really physical labor.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be cool, dude. Lady says, Ox always sends me weird music and has not been one he sent I did not like. Thank you. I mean, I do like weird music, but I always feel like it's... I don't like things that are like too wild and weird. I feel like if I suggest it to you, then I feel like you would like it, you know. Otherwise, I wouldn't suggest it. But... So, pool guy, you're maintaining pools. Is it none of it's from home?
No, none of it. It'll be all out in the field.
So we have like there's similar jobs here. We have a lot of vacation rental houses here, and so like yeah, that's definitely a job that's available. Is pool guys, hot tub guys. Where they go around, they maintain the pools and the hot tubs. It's really it's a good business opportunities there with that stuff, man. That's pretty cool.
It is. The paychecks are big. One of the things I'm most excited about, because since any of you guys have known me, I've been this skin tone. My actual skin tone is way darker.
It's like getting outside.
Yep.
I'm the same way. I've just picked up another little part-timer at one of my jobs, and it's an eco-friendly vacation village. There's 14 tiny houses there, and they rent them out like vacation style, and they have weddings there. And I've been picking up some hours there. And yeah, being outside, breathing in fresh oxygen, and touching grass is like dude, it's so nice, isn't it?
Being in the sunlight and all that stuff, it's really nice.
You want to rent a tiny house?
Looking forward to it.
Dude, tiny house life is pretty cool, but I don't think I could do it year round. But yeah, it's fun to experience.
I'm a minimalist, so I think I could do tiny house.
These tiny houses are like 400 square feet. Like, it's too tiny for me. But I agree. I like the minimalist lifestyle too, man. But I also like collect shit, so I'm like torn on it. There was a point in time where I was all about minimalist and get rid of everything unless it was like, you know, needed. And then something happened where I was just like, you know what? No, I want to collect shit. I want like to have cool art. I want to have things. I think that there was like an old guy on YouTube that had like I get jealous of old guys' workshops. Do you, dude? Where you just be like, sometimes, dang, this guy's got an awesome workshop, bro. Like, He's got it
He's
figured
got
out.
all this stuff.
All the tools, all the things, his cool little hangout. He's got, this is like his spot, man. I get jealous. That's like boomer shit, right? When you start getting jealous of old men's wood shops. like you always wonder. It was like my dad was always like that. He'd be like, "I'm going to the garage," and we'd be like, "All right, have fun." Like I understand why, just to chill, just to get away. But yeah, man. Good.
Sorry.
No, good.
My dad was always like that too. He was always outside working on a car, building something. I'm sorry. I say my dad. I mean my stepdad.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah.
Yeah, it's my dad would also like go fishing a lot. He'd be like, "I'm going fishing," and he had a buddy, and I think he was the same way. Like they were just trying to get out of the house for a while. Like that was their excuse to leave, is to go fishing. Like I know that they did do fishing, but like they weren't like fishing pros, but they went a fuck ton, dude. Yo, what up, Jazzer? What's up, brother? So man, we're all getting ready for TwitchCon, Jeff. Things are like Jazzer and I are buying our plane tickets in the next day or two. It's happening, bro.
Where's TwitchCon at this year?
It's in San Diego.
Okay.
And all the frenzies are going. I'm super excited. It's gonna be cool. So yeah, options. And we all got a beach house. Options.
Oh, nice.
Options rented us a beach house. He already grabbed it. We're getting our plane tickets in the next couple days, and we're all going from like October 6th through the 11th, I think.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, whole crew, and I don't even know who else is all going too. Like I've kind of just chatted with like our little circle of who's staying at the house: Sweet Tea Man, TDP, Lady, and Options, and just like a couple of the other homies. And I don't even know who else is going. I bet you a bunch of people are going. It'll be fun.
Oh yeah, sounds like a great time.
So with your new job, how's that gonna treat the schedule? How's it gonna treat the streaming? How are you gonna do that?
So it'll just be late night. So I'll get up at 6, get ready for work, be home at like 5 or 6, sometimes a little later. But then I'll stream until 11 or 12, and then go to sleep. And then I'll have the weekends off, so I'm free to stream on the weekends.
Dope. That's what I do. Basically, I work my insurance job until 4. I work from 8 to 4, and then I go into my evening job from 4 until, well, it's like 4:30. I get there about 4:30 until 8, and then I'm home, and then I start up my streams at 9 and end at midnight. So it's a full packed day, and it is kind of tiring. But damn, dude, it's like, why not? So yeah, if I cut it off at midnight, I feel like I can maintain.
Yep, you're making the most of your day, man, and that's something that a lot of people don't do. There are too many people that are like scrolling through Facebook on their phone for 4 hours a day, or it's other stuff like that.
My evening job is literally like I check people into their cabins and I drive them like around on a golf cart. Like you check in and I drive you on the golf cart up to your tiny cabin, and I'm like, all right, see you later. And it's like 4 hours, and I'm like, I might as well do it and make that money.
I mean, you look the part too. You look like you should be in a forest.
I do need I need to learn how to I need to learn how to use a chainsaw.
You don't know how to use a chainsaw? It's easier than you think.
I could probably figure it out, but I want to be prolific with the chainsaw. I need to like more lumberjack skills. You're right. You're absolutely right.
The important part is you have to make sure the chain stays sharp.
I can change a tire. Like if you have a beard like this, you gotta be able to like change a tire, I think. What do you think? Is that fair?
I think everybody should be able to change a tire, but definitely if you have a beard.
Especially one like this. You're right. Yeah. All right, let's take a little gander at your Twitter here, Jeff. What do we got? Oh, Zelda. Okay. Elden Ring. How was that?
It was good.
Did you play it a couple times?
I did. So today I started off playing Zelda, but Lady used my new channel point redemption, which makes me stop whatever game I'm playing and start a new seed of a different game of that person's choice.
Well, so what'd you guys change to?
More Elden Ring.
Nice. That's pretty cool. That's a good channel point redemption. It's just like, hey, stop this shit and play this shit.
Yeah.
I like it, dude. So Elden Ring. So what's up with Elden Ring? Have you been playing? Did you play it like vanilla? Did you mod it up, or what'd you do? Do you have fun?
I've been playing randomizers of it.
So randomizers I kind of really don't understand what randomizers are. So go ahead and explain it to us. It's basically, I'm going to guess you can start up a game and it gives you just like random loadouts and random bosses and things. So go ahead and tell me what's up.
So it depends on the game. So like
Right.
if you're looking at Zelda, so the Zelda game that I play has 216 places in the game where items can be.
Okay.
So it takes all of the items in the game and it just randomly displaces them in those 216 places.
That makes it fun because if you like playing the game and you don't want it to be static and like the same shit over and over, and it gives you a little bit more of a challenge, right? So
Yep. It's like a new game every time.
yeah. Kinda. It's like new loot every time. And you just be like, sometimes you would get an OP sword in the beginning of the game and it makes the game really easy. Or something like that.
Yeah. Well, and for that one specifically, they have even more options where you can like randomize where the doors take you. So you could walk into a door and in the normal game it would take you into a house. But in this game it could take you to the top of the mountain.
I've been wanting to do an Ocarina of Time one. Wait, what? I want a Terry one real bad. I'm not sure what lady's trying to say here.
I think she said she wants to try one real bad.
Oh, doing an Ocarina of Time's like randomizer?
They have them.
I'm not
The hardest.
I'm not a completionist like that. I know that you love the retro games, especially like NES, SNES games and that shit, but like I'm not a completionist when it comes to games. I'm just not.
So that's why I like randomizers, because you can be a completionist like me, or you can be like somebody who's just trying to do it as fast as possible, or somebody who just wants to enjoy an old game that they like, but they don't want to play the same old stale game.
Yeah, like lady likes Ocarina of Time, so might as well randomize it and have fun. I feel like does Mario have randomizers? I really love my favorite retro game when you talk about Nintendo games is I love Super Mario Brothers 3. Super Mario Brothers 3, especially with the the tail and the whistles and the whole thing. If there's randomizers of it, but I'm just trying to think like what would you get random? Like you might get stars or something indifferent. I don't know.
Let me look it up real quick because I have like a giant list of randomizers saved. So Super Mario Brothers 3 has, let's see, what does it randomize? That doesn't tell me. Oh, here's the features. Okay.
Dude, I think I green screened out your cam pretty decent, man. It's making me want to use my green screen again.
Okay, so the color that Mario is in the game is randomized.
Oh, nice.
So you can scramble what's in each regular level, including the numbered levels to pyramid. So it like shuffles the stages. You think you're going into stage 1-1.
Oh.
And you're going into stage like 1-7.
That could be fun.
Yeah. It'll
random
scramble
stages.
like the castles. So you think you could be going to the first castle. You could be
It's
going
like, what
into
castle
Bowser's
is this?
castle on the first stage. Yeah.
Oh, that could be fun, dude. See, randomizers, that's pretty dope, man. That makes things fun and interesting. So, yeah, you guys follow Jeff. Check out his streams. He plays randomizer retro games all the time, and it's definitely fun to watch. Sometimes I will be honest. Sometimes I pop in and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on this?" Because you get hardcore with them, you know. What I mean?
Yeah.
And you always play a lot of like the RPGs, and sometimes you can be lost on those if you don't really know what the heck's going on. But it's still fun.
That's why I try to stay away from like story-heavy games, just because I feel like if somebody pops in the middle of a story-heavy game, they're going to be like, I have no idea what's going on, and then
streaming's kind of difficult like that. Like it's tough to just like. That's why I always just think just play whatever game you want, whatever game makes you like most happy, because like you can't please every viewer. It's tough to like, But what's up with this game?
That's what I started doing recently.
What is this game, dude? You said it's kind of like Pokemon. I don't even know how to say it.
So
Ni no Kuni?
Yep, that's it. So there's actually two of them. The first one, which is that one, this little boy, his mom dies at the beginning of the game. So he goes into this other universe to try to find. Hold on, I think I missed something I should explain.
Okay, that's fine.
So this other universe has copies of everybody that's in the first universe. So he goes into the other universe because if he can save the version of his mom in the other universe, it'll save his mom in the original universe.
Oh, that's kind of dope. That's a cool little twist.
So
when he goes there and he goes into that universe, it's like, go ahead.
he's a mage, so he can use spells, and then his other thing is that he can tame and summon monsters to battle for him.
Okay.
So
It's kind of like
it's-
Pokemon in that sense.
It is.
Are they
Yeah.
are they like pocket monsters that like save in a like a red and white ball and the whole thing like very similar?
It's not that similar.
Okay.
But just the summoning monster part is really what's similar.
So you just kind of just mosey down the path and the collecting shit, finding things, and then all of a sudden there'll be a little monster fight, and you summon your monster, and is it kind of like I don't know, what's turnstile? Is that what it's called? Where
So the way the game explains it is he thinks, and the monster does what he thinks.
okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
And then there's the thing about it that makes it a little different.
Are you gonna
from
play this
Pokemon
again
is
soon? I want to watch it. Kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Stream that soon. And let me know because I want to watch it.
There's 3 characters, and each of them all get to summon their own monster onto the field at the same time, and then you get to choose which one you want to control. So once it gets to late game, you have to like be able to swap between your 3 characters and control which monster you need to control to do damage to enemies.
What up, Scooch? 2 damn cuties. You right? That's true. You ain't lying, Scooch. So Nino Kuni, man, I definitely want to watch you stream that sometime soon. That sounds pretty cool. And I'd like to. And if you're like halfway or towards the end, I want to watch. I want to watch like end game content on that. I bet you it's super cool to see like OP, beast fights basically. Little pocket monster fights. Okay, Monster Hunter Rise. I remember you were big on Monster Hunter and Hades. Did you play Hades a lot? I want to get that for the Switch.
I played Hades a lot. Yeah, it's a great game.
I feel like it would be a good game on the Switch, like on the road, like when you're on
absolutely
vacation. Just it's a perfect little handheld game. Hell yeah, dude. Just scrolling through, trying to check out what other games have you been playing that you haven't maybe put on the anything else. Mostly Elden Ring. Oh shit, tons of Elden Ring.
Let's say Elden Ring. I've been playing Path of Exile with my friends.
Nice.
Which is like,
was there like a new season recently for that?
There is.
So
if anybody doesn't know, it's like Diablo but different.
Yeah, so here's what. Let me see if I can explain it because I played it once. I played through the main story once, and the way that they explained it is they said, hey, every like they come out with new seasons, everybody plays the main part of the game again, and then you get to the new seasonal content. Right, and so some people have played Path of Exile's main story like 35 times because they've played 35 seasons worth, and so there's always something new for that season. And the one season I played, I forget, there was like they introduced some sort of like I don't even remember, but it was kind of cool. And then you can maybe explain, but it gets even deeper than that with like recipes or like some sort of I don't remember. Like, go ahead if you know what I'm talking about.
What's different about it in Diablo for me is Diablo has you level up, you choose your skill when you level up, and that's it. The way that skills and attacks work in PoE is that you get gems that you put in your equipment.
Yeah,
and that's what gives you your skills.
Yeah, you socket your items.
Yep.
But you do that in Diablo too, though. But
but the level ups in PoE only give you passive things, so they don't give you like attack skills or anything. They just give you passive stats that you can choose from this. There's a giant skill map. It's like humongous.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's actually really cool though. It's like a constellation in the way that they all connect together. Is that right? Is that game?
Yep.
Path of Exile.
Yep.
Yeah, and like you basically just try to like level up your constellation skill tree. And then once you get to that end game content, talk about this though, because I remember I grinded it a little bit on stream, and like people would pop in the stream who play it a lot, and they were asking me about, they wanted to trade things, and I forget what it was. It was something I don't remember now, but I felt like there was something like huge to like trade in the end. It's like, yo, what up, Galaxy Jams? Do you know what I'm talking about?
In-game content so long in that, so I probably wouldn't.
So it's like in New World they have, and maybe World of Warcraft has it too, but it's like I don't even really know how to explain it, but just like certain things you need to collect so that you can like reprint certain skills and certain things. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm talking about, but I do know that like it just gets, Path of Exile gets crazy at that end game content.
Oh yeah.
People fire through the main game in like a day so they can get to the real shit. It's crazy. What else you been playing? Path of Exile, a lot of it.
Yep. I played Valorant for a stint, but then we get tired of people hacking and cheating in the game. So
Yeah, and the player base is very toxic. People throw and they like.
it's literally, I looked it up the other day. It's the most toxic game on the internet for the 3rd year running.
Yeah, I watch Barber play that sometimes, and Ears.
80% of the community has reported somebody.
Do you think it would be fun? That's a lot. That's crazy. Like everybody has at least reported once. Do you think it would be fun though? And tell me what you think, to play, like, to be a little toxic in those games and like stream and be the person who throws, or be the person who like plays shitty on purpose and like loses and it gets people's reaction on raging and that kind of stuff? Or do you think that that's just not cool to do?
For me, I will go on YouTube and watch people rage all day.
Yeah.
So if you're doing it for rage content, like, you're not trying to fuck up anybody's life or anybody's like if you don't go into a ranked match and do it, I don't care. The ranked match is where I have a little bit of an issue with it, just because some people put like hundreds of hours in a game to get a rank.
Yeah, and then you have some joker like me that like somehow is still like gold ranked, who doesn't care, just goes in and just like goofs and destroys your. Because those games they're like League of Legends games, they're like 45-minute rounds.
Oh, absolutely.
And stuff, and I'm like really just wasted an hour of your time, and like people will rage on that shit, right?
But the older I get, the less I care, because I know that I'm not gonna be like a professional player. So
I've been wanting to do that with all the shooter games, to be honest. You know how toxic I am, dude. You can't spell toxic without ox. It's true. But like I've been wanting to like. I've been thinking about re-downloading Call of Duty again just to troll.
Oh, dude, I used to all the time.
Yes, dude. It's just troll. Just really play really bad, or like, I don't know.
So in Valorant, towards the end, before we stopped playing, we would pick up the spike, and then we would just carry it away from the objectives and just like throw it in the corner.
Throw it in the corner, throw it off the map somehow. I've been thinking about what I would do on Call of Duty is I would try to get them inside of like my 4-wheeler or whatever, my car, and then just drive off the cliff and kill us.
Oh, I do that. I used to do that all the time. Get in.
Get in. Yeah, dude. And then just drive them off. Where are we going? Just drive them off the cliff.
Or just like throw the helicopter at somebody by jumping out, but don't tell them first. Just fly up, jump out when you're driving at somebody, and then they just explode and you're still alive. Just
like waste your what do they call, like the UAVs and things like that. Like I don't know, it'd be fun. So let's talk about your setup. What the heck you run for your stream, man? You play, okay, so first of all, you play games, but all your retro games are you don't have like consoles for all of them. That's fine. You don't have to. You can talk about what you want to talk about. I don't know but you're mostly a PC gamer?
Mostly a PC gamer, yeah.
And you have a Switch?
I have the consoles, but I don't have, in order to change the consoles to where they would work with newer technology, costs hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
So I keep the consoles because technically it's illegal to use an emulator if you don't own the original copy of the game. Yes.
I have a little console collection. There's some that I really want to get though.
So I make sure that I have the consoles just in case for some reason something were to ever happen.
Plus it's fun. It's fun to collect. And low key, my girlfriend's little nephew one day, he handed me his N64. He was like, "Here, you play a lot of games. Here, you can have my N64." Yo, what up, Starry? And I was like, inside of it had Ocarina of Time in it, right? And and then he handed me another SpongeBob. There was a SpongeBob game too, and he's like, "I don't play this anymore. You can have it. You like games. What up, Zakari? There we go. There's the homies." And I was like, "Nate, you don't, dude. I'll give this back to you when you want it." I was like, "You don't give your consoles away, homie. You don't sell them. You don't give them away." Like I made that mistake when I was his age. Like, did you? Because like I had to rebuy a lot of shit.
So, in my lifetime, I've had 2 house fires at my own house.
Oof.
My grandparents' house burned down, and then I lived through a tornado. So.
Dang, so you've had to rebuy shit several times. Oh my god, dude, that's a lot of. God dang.
That's why I'm a minimalist, because.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so currently I have. Let me think about my consoles. I have like a. I have like an Atari that I bought at GameStop that has pre-built games on it. You know what I mean?
Oh, like one of the how they put out the new mini SNES, the mini
Yeah,
Super Nintendo.
I have one of those. Is it Atari? No, it's Sega. It's Sega. Sorry.
Okay.
So it has a lot of old Sega games. I think it has like 100 or like 80 games on it or something like that. So I need to break that out and maybe play that on stream sometime. Be kind of fun.
Absolutely.
Be kind of fun. Check some of those out. I have a Super Nintendo. I don't have a regular Nintendo. I don't have an NES. I have a Super Nintendo. I have an N64. I have a GameCube. And then I have a huge gap that I'm missing, and because it goes right to PS4. Like I want a PlayStation 1 and Twisted Metal so bad, dude.
I wish they had kept making the PlayStation consoles backwards compatible, because then it would be a so much better system.
I want one of those little PlayStation 1s. Do you know what I'm talking?
One of the mini ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I want one of those. Like I'm gonna go to the pawn shops and look for those. I want like one of the little guys.
You guys have 2 PlayStation 2s in your house?
Dude, I want
2 Nintendo 64s.
Dang. So the PlayStation. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do the video game console tier maker list. You want to? While we're talking about all this shit, let's just do it.
Let me pull up my picture here so I can.
All right, I'm gonna cut these ads off the side. I'm gonna trim it up. All right, guys, we're gonna do a tier list of all the consoles here. Some of them I'm like, what the hell is this console? So okay, so basically it's GOAT, S tier, A, B, C, and trash. Okay, so here we go. Is this the PSP?
That is the PSP.
So the PSP, I never had it. Did you own it?
I did own it.
So you can rank it for us.
I would say B, because it's not the worst handheld. My problem with it is when they brought it out, what PlayStation did is they had a lot of games that were on PlayStation 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then they put the sequel on the handheld game.
So I always wondered like what games they had. I always felt like it was just like a knockoff version of the real games that you really wanted to play. So it was like demo version games almost.
Yeah.
So that's what it was on PSP. There's like the games were kind of demo version-y.
So like there was a game I liked called Valkyrie Profile, which is you collect. It has like a Norse mythology in the back, so you collect Valkyries or angel warriors, and you use them to fight battles. So the first 2 were on PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2, and then they put the third one on PSP. So if you wanted to see the end of the story, you had to spend $200 on a handheld system and then buy another game just to see the end of the story.
Now, I did have some buddies when I worked at the ski resort. They had the PSP, and I was like, dang, that's actually really cool. But it was like too expensive, and it didn't seem like there was enough games that I wanted to like buy it. But I think that did it connect to Wi-Fi?
No, you could actually play your PS3 on the PSP.
Yeah, I didn't have a PS3. I missed that era. I didn't do that.
If you were on the same internet connection, you could play all of your PS3 games on the little handheld.
That's pretty dope, actually.
Yeah.
All right, let's go into the Xbox. This is just the Reggie X-Bone. Wow, dude, this has a lot of memories for me. I love the regular Xbox, that big fat-ass controllers. This is the Xbox, not the 360, right?
That is the Xbox, yeah.
Okay, this is the regular Xbox. I mean, I got at least started at A tier. You can move it up if you want.
So
maybe S.
I'm gonna leave that one up to you because I played like 4 games on it. So there were 2 Star Wars games called Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
That I played on it, and then a couple more RPGs. Other than that, I was a huge PlayStation fanboy.
I'm a huge PlayStation fanboy too, but one of my best friends, he was the X-Bone dude, and so it was either like if you were at my house, we're playing at PlayStation, if you're at his house, we're playing X-Bone. So I played a lot of it. I don't really know if I remember Halo on this one. I think I was a Halo 3 on the 360. But anyway, I'm going to put it at A tier and just leave it there, okay? What is this console? Is this the Lynx?
So, yeah, I think that's the Lynx.
I didn't have it. Did you?
I did not.
I don't want to... I hate that this is called trash. I should just want to put it as... Because I don't know if it's trash or not, but just never played it.
Well, it didn't sell very well.
So let's just say it's trash.
Yeah, until Atari, none of them sold very well, so...
Okay, so this is PlayStation 3. This was the only PlayStation that I actually skipped out on. I'm going to put it at B tier. You tell me if you want me to scoot it up.
So, since that's the original PlayStation 3, I would put it at S tier, specifically because it allowed you to play everything before, because it was completely backwards compatible, 100%. Every PlayStation 1 game, every PlayStation 2 game, and every PlayStation 3 game you could play on it.
I can agree with that. Did I put it at B tier? I would have put it at A tier. If you want to put it at S tier, I can agree with that because it really was a pioneer. Like, the graphics really were like a step up from this Xbox. And they came out with the exclusives. That whole like exclusives thing was kind of going on with the Uncharted series and shit. Like, I agree with you, S tier on that one. And it was like it really set the bar for like consoles.
Well, and that's when they started using like PlayStation Plus, where you started getting your free games and stuff just for having the internet connection.
It was very heavy internet connection. You're right. Okay, this is the OG Atari. I wasn't a huge fan. In fact, I tell McNabb that the Atari is trash. I'm not a huge Atari fan, even though I respect it for being like a pioneer.
So that's why I'm saying we got to put it A or B, because without Atari, none of these other systems exist.
I'm rooting B. Because if I had a lineup of consoles right now just chilling here, I probably wouldn't plug the Atari in. I'd pick others. That's kind of where my mind goes. Okay, Switch. I recently just... Ooh, Scooch says PSP is top tier? No way, Scooch. We cannot go with that. Okay, Switch. I recently just got a Switch maybe a year ago. I'm in love with it. I am maybe a little bit of a hater for Nintendo games sometimes. Like, I hate paying $60 for games, basically. You know what I mean?
So...
But I love the Switch.
The Switch is a great console because it offers portability.
Yep.
It offers if you want to play on a TV.
It's family friendly.
My only downfall is there isn't like a lot of choices in games, because as you said, it's family friendly. There's not like a lot of dark, gritty games.
And like the Joy-Con, like it's fun to be in the car and being able to do that shit, but if you want to get down and dirty on gaming, it's just not the Switch.
Yeah, you got to spend $60 on another controller if you want to get like real hardcore.
Well, and you got to like have a TV in front of you, and like if you want to like get into it. So like I want to put it at A. What do you think?
I think A is good.
It's a good console. It might scoot up. I might scoot it up later. I don't know. All right, GameCube. Go ahead. Tell me your thoughts.
GameCube, hands down, probably the best Nintendo console.
You think?
Yeah, I do think. I don't know a single person who owned a GameCube that wasn't a Nintendo hater that didn't love every game they played on it.
I gotta put it at A. You can scoot it up. I gotta put it at A. It is not my favorite Nintendo console, but yes, it is a banger. It is a true banger. So I'm gonna put it A. Do you vote S?
We'll leave it there for now. We'll compare it to the other consoles that come later and move them around.
Chat, do you think A is too low for the GameCube? Go ahead. Okay, let's move over to Game Gear. Now, I did have a Game Gear. Did you?
I want to give a warning. I have an extreme hatred for handheld consoles.
Okay.
Like,
I don't have an extreme hatred for them because I was a Game Boy kid. You know what I mean? And in fact, my friend had the Game Gear, and the color like LCD was like a huge thing for me. We played Mortal Kombat and NBA Jam on it. And then it also had that TV tuner. I don't know if you remember the TV tuner for the Game Gear. So he actually had that. And that was dope for us to like, I don't know. I just felt like we were at the perfect age for Game Gear. And so maybe that for me is why I like it so much. But yeah, I'm going to stick it at B. What do you think?
Oh, that's good. I remember the other reason I really like the GameCube. So I don't know if you know this, but the GameCube came with an attachment that you could put on the bottom.
Okay.
And then you could play all of the handheld Nintendo games through the GameCube on a TV. So like the Game Boy Advance games, the regular Game Boy games, all that stuff you could play on a TV.
That's pretty dope. So, but that was like an extra. Was that like a Mad Catz accessory or something? It was something.
No, it was
a
Nintendo thing?
actual
Nintendo accessory.
I remember that. All right, N64. See, now I think N64 is a tier higher than GameCube. We got GoldenEye, and we have those badass controllers. The controllers for me were like, but I'm gonna put it at S tier. You tell me if we downgrade it. We can downgrade it if you really don't like it, because I could be talked into A tier, but I definitely think it's above B.
Oh, it's definitely above B. I have a hard time between the Nintendo or the 64 and the GameCube, because I like the GameCube controller better.
Oh, it's good too.
And
it's a good one.
So, and every good game that they were, well, let's see. So, Ocarina of Time they re-released on GameCube, and then they had, Majora's Mask was re-released on GameCube as well, and then they had 2 more Zelda games on GameCube.
Dude, GameCube was so good. You're right.
Yeah. And then
I'm looking at my GameCube collection, and it's like I got Spider-Man, I have SSX Tricky, I have The Matrix. Like, I must have some like newer gen GameCube games.
The James Bond games for
NBA
the GameCube
Street
were garbage. Were absolute garbage.
What, the James Bond game?
For GameCube.
Oh, yeah.
GameCube
Yeah.
terrible.
N64 is where it was at, and that's why I love the N64 as the 4-player with your boys on the couch playing James Bond, GoldenEye. I'm odd job.
The other thing about the original GameCube is that's where the original Animal Crossing was made.
All right, let's slide it up to S. It's
We
if
can put them both there.
they're both there, right? Okay. Okay, now the regular NES. You go ahead and tell me what you want on that.
So, I like the games.
I like
fact
some.
that I had to beat the shit out of the console to get the games to work properly.
Slam on the power button. Oh, there it is. It's working.
That lowers it for me. So
also, I just didn't have very many games because my parents were not buying, like, it just felt like the NES games were too expensive at the time or something. I had like literally like 4. You know,
well, that was
Duck Hunt.
Before...
Duck Hunt though.
Yeah.
Duck Hunt and track and field. My buddies had track and field with the trackpad. It was kind of fire.
Oh yeah, my parents had. So my mom actually played the regular Nintendo, but she had like Zelda and then the Duck Hunt.
Hunt, yeah.
Duck Hunt, Mario
1.
There was where they were both on it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, with the zapper and shooting. Dude, I would play some Duck Hunt right now. All right, so what do we mark it? What are you putting it? At least A.
Yeah, we'll do A. Because I don't think it's in line with the other.
I agree.
The other 2 Nintendo systems.
What is this console?
Oh, where's my picture?
This is like
just a second.
Is this the Jaguar? We can just skip over it.
Yeah, I don't see it on this picture.
Either
that
way,
I
I've
got
never
here,
played
so-
it. Have you ever played it?
No.
It's some sort of console. Who knows? All right, so Sega Genesis.
Yes.
We got to put that at
So,
A. I'm putting it at A tier.
I didn't play Sega.
Okay, so one of my best friends growing up, I had the Nintendos. He had Segas. I maybe would put it B tier. I'll put it B tier. You didn't play it, really? It had some cool ones, like it had Altered Beast. It had some, there were some good exclusives and stuff. And I don't know. I kind of want to move Atari down to C tier. What do you think?
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I'm definitely not a fan of Atari.
Like, you would rather play Sega Genesis than Atari, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
They're not, and
there
I don't
are
think
some games I know about, but...
Yeah, Sonic and shit, Altered Beast, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's at least A. It brought us Sonic. You might be onto something there, Scooch. I just feel like I'm a Nintendo
Sonic,
kid.
though.
I'm a Nintendo kid. Dude, does it go up to A? Scooch might be right. If it's like right on line with NES, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, I can agree with that, dude. And it had like Kid Chameleon. There's actually some really good Sega games. Okay, what is this shit?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows? It's like a Lynx or the Jaguar. It's something, dude. Or some sort of like Atari something. Atari did have a couple different consoles that failed.
So,
Mega Man wasn't on Sega, was it? I don't remember that. I thought it was an NES. All right. So now we got the PlayStation 1. I did have a PlayStation 1. I got it for Christmas. Like, I don't want. Maybe it wasn't the year that it came out. Maybe the following year, but it was a very huge gift.
Has a special place for me because it was the first console that I bought with my own money.
Oh, so it's above. It's above C tier. It's an A tier. Is it an S tier?
I wouldn't give it S.
I wouldn't either. But
Yeah.
Twisted Metal, like, let's go through the lineup. What games did you play on PlayStation that were just banging? I just remember playing a lot of Twisted Metal.
So this is the console that Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy IX all came out on.
I didn't do those, so
it was like the start of the RPG era.
okay.
But the PlayStation 2 is what really was the RPG system.
Okay, let's just go ahead and pull out the PlayStation 2 then. What do you put it? I put it at... It might be GOAT status.
It's GOAT for me, but that doesn't mean that it's GOAT for everybody.
It might be GOAT, but I'm going to put it at S for now. And then when we get done, let's not put anything at GOAT. And then when we get done, we'll just be like, all right, now, is there any GOATs? You know what I mean?
That was kind of the plan I was going
All right,
with.
I like it. All right. So, Sega Dreamcast.
So
I had one for a minute, but I had like 4 games for it. But I did have, what was the rollerblading game?
Oh, I know what one you're talking about.
Do I got to put it with the Game Gear?
So what Scooch said earlier about the PSP is what I would say about Dreamcast. Dreamcast, if it had released like a couple years later, or if they developed it a couple years more, I think it would have been the best Sega console that there was.
Yeah, they were just too far ahead of their time, like at the time.
They missed a few things on it, yeah.
But with that being said, there was just like, I only felt like a couple games for it, and it was called, what was the name of the rollerblading game? That was the only one I remember playing all the time. Jet Set Radio. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't...
So that's why I got to put it down at B tier. Like, I would want to play it, but like, I wish that they would have redone it or something, and like, you know. Okay, what is this? This is another one of those consoles. This is the Sega Saturn.
I have a picture of it. I need to zoom in real quick.
Or is this the Sega Saturn?
So that's the Sega Master System.
Which, this one, with the red on it?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
So the Sega Master System allowed you to combine all of the other consoles together
that's
into
cool.
one giant Sega console. So Sega Saturn, Sega CD, Sega Genesis, all went in on that one thing.
So what do you rank it? Because I don't know anything about it. I just threw it in the trash.
So I would put it with the Saturn, because you could technically, like, you put the Saturn on it, you could put the Genesis on it, you could put everything but the Dreamcast. Because the Dreamcast came out way afterwards.
All right, we'll just put it at C tier, because you got to... I think maybe Sega Saturn was kind of trash, though. Put it at C tier with the Atari? I never actually played it. Yeah, I just think it's fine there. I don't know. All right, the OG Game Boy. Oh, my God. It's up at A.
That one's all you. Friend.
See, you hate it. You're not a handheld. See, for me, though, I played endless hours on that, and I collected lots of games. I got to at least put it at A tier. It's over here. Yeah, it's not an S tier. Yeah, I'm going to put it at A tier above the Game Gear. For show.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Xbox 360. So you're not an Xbox head, but the 360 was like...
That's the one, isn't it?
That's the one, dude.
The white one standing up. That's the Xbox One.
This is the Xbox One. Okay, yeah. So the 360 then. I got to put it up here. It might be a GOAT with the PS2. Dude, like... And then also, where's the PlayStation 4? I got to put the PlayStation 4 like right next to it. What do you think? It might be a GOAT.
Yep.
You know? Like, those two are basically right next to each other.
The next thing is complete garbage.
What, the Virtual Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally the worst thing I ever laid my hands on.
I agree. I played it, and again, there was like 2 games out for it. You still play and own your Game Boy Pocket? Wait, what's the Game Boy Pocket?
It's just a smaller version of the original Game Boy.
Oh,
one
okay.
that could fit in your pocket.
I remember there was like the Game Boy, then there was the Game Boy Color.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was the Game Boy Pocket. It's just a super thin one. That's right. That's dope, dude. Okay, Xbox One.
Never owned one. Never played one.
Well, It's the Xbox. This is really weird. I'm just gonna put it here for a second. But so you're basically strictly all PlayStation. See, I own both. I did PlayStation and Xbox.
So I bought a 360 because there was 2 games I wanted to play on the 360, and that's it. Since then, there hasn't been a game that was only on Xbox that I wanted to play.
Yeah, and I kind of did. I did the same thing. Basically, whenever they came out, I kind of splurged on both, and I was like, I'm just gonna get them both because they're badass, right? And then I just slowly realized that I play the PlayStation a lot because of the exclusives, and basically every game that's on Xbox is on PlayStation, and I like the PlayStation controllers, but not everybody is like us, and so the comparable is the Xboxes and the Xbox Ones because they're basically the same thing, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, me and you, it's subjective. Me and you, is it subjective? I think it is. Yes. Maybe like me and you like PlayStation over Microsoft.
Yeah. Because I know some people that would put Dreamcast as a GOAT. Because there are some people that really like the Dreamcast.
But just because we like PlayStation doesn't mean that they're GOATs. Because I would say Xbox One is comparable with PlayStation 4.
Yep.
There's just some exclusives. Okay, cool. Is PC the GOAT?
It's trash.
Why is PC on here? This is consoles.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, but it's a GOAT.
Yeah.
All right.
Next one.
The Wii U?
My least favorite Nintendo system.
Never had
Easily.
it. Never had it. So we got to put it at C tier. It's not quite trash. I would play it if somebody gave me one. I'd be like, dope. I would check it out, right?
Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't like.
Yeah. Okay, the SNES.
So, for me, it's GOAT because all I play all the time is Super Nintendo games.
It's GOAT, dude. It was my favorite console ever growing up, dude. It's absolute. It's Super Nintendo Chalmers, dude. Like, it is the one.
I was literally playing a Super Nintendo game on stream earlier, so I can't say it's not GOAT.
Dude, I'm glad that we agree on that. It is the best it is the best Nintendo console. All right, so this is the 3DS. 3DS was really cool. I really love the whole like you could draw on the screen. And it had a bunch of really good games, and it was that 3D element to it was also pretty cool.
3D element was cool, but if you used the 3D element too much, it could like make you motion sick and
it drain the fuck out of the battery.
Yeah.
So, but it was cool. I feel like it had a lot of really cool technology. It's actually pretty badass. So,
and
what do you think?
As far as handhelds go, it has probably the best set of games on it, any of the ones on the list.
Well, even Switch.
Oh, well, see, for me, I count Switch as a not.
Does Switch go up?
I think Switch goes up. Yeah.
If 3DS is here, Switch is here.
Yeah.
But is regular Game Boy here though?
That one I can't attest.
I'm sliding it down. I was put it up because of like the nostalgia. Maybe it's here.
I think you leave it at A and you move the regular Nintendo down. Because I just feel like objectively the Game Boy, if you like the console, is better.
You're right. And the Sega goes next to it.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, the Game Boy Advanced. I had one for just like a minute because I bought one at a pawn shop, but I didn't buy any games for it really, and I didn't play it for very long. So
I feel like it was short-lived because I don't think it was very much longer after that before they came out with the DS.
I agree.
And then the 3DS,
yeah. So the Game Boy Advance was cool, but I'm gonna slide it right next to the Wii U. I feel like it was short-lived, like the Wii U.
Yeah.
The Nintendo Wii. Oh wait, Scooch saying for me, my top 3 are the 64, the Sega Gen, and the PS2. You were a Sega Gen kid, so it's like subjective. Like you can't help it. Yeah, those are badass. The 64 and the PS2, great console. Do we slide PS?
Kind of curious about the community rank after we're done.
Wait a minute. Do we put PS2 as a GOAT? Hold on, we'll do GOATs after this. Okay, Wii. Where do you want the Wii? I loved the Wii when it came out. I was like, you remember how you had to hunt one down? It was like maybe one of the first consoles I felt like was really hard to find.
Because I bought one for my nephews that year when it came out, and I had to go to like 15 different Walmarts to find one.
But before that, were consoles weren't that hard to get. I remember that one was bad.
So that one came out at holiday during the holiday season one year, and that's why it was so terrible. Because they waited till like right before Christmas,
Yeah.
and then all the kids wanted one, and all the parents were like, I don't know where to get one.
Dude, and then it kind of like became the thing is like, oh, if you find a Wii, you're lucky. It's like hitting the lottery, and then like they were okay. What are we ranking it? It was fun. It was fun to hunt one.
I'd definitely say A.
I put it at A
for sure.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
I like that. Okay, what is this? This is the Vita.
Yeah, so I hated the Vita. It was like a cheaper, less stylish PSP.
Yeah, let's just put it below it. I don't want to say it's
was-
trash because if somebody wanted to give me one, I would be like, sick. Give me one.
It's a PlayStation cash grab. That's what it was.
Okay, and then the DS. Put it
So-
at B or put it with
Yeah, I'd
A. Put it with B.
A B or A, because the DS had a couple of uses outside of gaming. It was the heaviest handheld console, so you could definitely beat somebody to death with it if you had to. Because it's like a brick.
I think the Impact PS2 had is the best selling console of all time. Maybe we should look at some of those stats. It's not a bad thing. Okay, so now it's time to talk about goats. This is just mine and Jeff's little opinions here. No big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so do any from S tier need to slide up because they're a goat?
So for me, the only one I can say for sure that I want to slide up is PlayStation 2. Just because I played PlayStation 2 more than any other console I've ever had. And it was what got me into like role-playing games and Japanese role-playing games.
Like when you got this controller too, like with the analog sticks and shit, man, like PlayStation 2, the way that the sound, the intro sound came on, that intro music and the load up screen and things, dude, just like all of that for the PlayStation 2 is it for me. You could hold it vertical or put it, horizontal, how you wanted the drawer to, the CD drawer to slide out.
It was also the first console that I took apart and fixed for people.
Just
because I wanted to see how it worked on the inside.
I think one thing that maybe we're missing about the Wii, we forgot to mention is you could plug in the N60. You could play N64 games on it, which made it pretty badass.
Yep, and you can use GameCube controllers on it too. If
Yeah,
you got
and
the little, attachment thing.
So that was pretty badass about Wii. We forgot to mention that, but I don't think that scoots it up. Yeah, the other S tiers I don't really want to slide up to goats. I think we might have a good list here, dude.
I like it.
Yeah, PC's just the ultimate goat. All right, there it is. We got to get a screenshot. I forget what it is. It's like Shift Window S maybe. Oh yeah, perfect. Let me screenshot it. I'll put it in the Discord, put it on Twitter.
I want to see what the community rankings are now. What other people have ranked.
Oh, that'd be interesting. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me save this. Consoles. Okay, where's that at?
There should be a little thing right there that just says
View community rank. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
This is what everybody else picked. Dude, there's a lot of goats.
There are a lot of goats. We all agreed on all the trash systems though, except for they have the Game Gear down there too.
And why the Game Boy Advance up so high? That's wrong.
Yeah, our things aren't very different though. Like a little bit different here and there, but
No, yeah, with all of these. Well, why'd they put Game Gear at the bottom? Wow, they didn't know. I feel bad for him. All right, let's see. We can kind of run through this. We got to run through this kind of fast, though. Let's see, what time is it? We have about a half an hour, but yeah, we're going to listen to about 15 minutes worth of music, too. Okay, so here we go. One more tier list. We'll try to crank through this a little bit faster. So this is video game franchises, okay? Some of them I've never heard of them. Maybe you've heard of them. Let's just try to go through this faster. Okay, Angry Birds. So it's epic, masterpiece, epic, good, could be better, used to like, or trash. Angry Birds.
I hate phone games.
I'm just gonna let you do all of these tiers. I'm not gonna do them. This is just strictly you. Okay, Angry Birds. What do you like?
Could be better.
Could be better. All right, Animal Crossing.
Is that epic? Does a lot of things for people. Brings a lot of people together.
Yeah. Blaze Blur? What is this? Blaze Blue?
Trash. More
Trash.
combat style games are out.
Oh, I see that email, yeah. Okay, Crash Bandicoot.
Good.
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 Cooking Mama. Ever played it?
No.
Trash. Counter-Strike CS:GO.
Could be better.
Could be better.
For me.
I like that.
Yep.
Good. Castlevania.
For me, Epic. I've played a lot of Castlevania games.
Animal Crossing is the bestest star, he says.
Yep.
What is this?
It's Danganronpa. It's a game based on an anime. I've never played the game though, so
Trash. Okay, another one.
Disgaea.
Disgaea.
Put it in good.
Good?
Yeah.
What is it?
So it's like a tactical RPG. So I'm trying to think if there's a game you might have played that's like it, but I doubt it. Tactical RPGs are like a genre of games that
We're gonna have to look up Disgaea. Chat, if you play Disgaea, put a 1 in chat. I need to know if anybody else has played. Devil May Cry. My buddy Crazy Twist loved these.
Also good for me.
They're good.
Yep.
Okay, Dragon Quest. Never played it.
It's between good and epic for me because it's one of the original
Wow.
Japanese role-playing games.
Let's stick it on good. You can always screw it up. Dynasty Warriors.
I used to like Dynasty Warriors a lot.
Used to like. Okay. I don't know. I can't read this. Something Odyssey.
I can't read what this is.
Yeah. We're gonna put
I
it
don't
in
think I've ever
trash.
played it. Yeah.
Fire Emblem. Did you ever play those?
It's got to be epic because it's like Disgaea but better.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So these are games I want to watch you stream now because I've never seen any Fire Emblem. Okay, Final Fantasy.
Epic masterpiece. That's the game series I've played every game of.
That's your fave.
Yeah.
Okay, God Eater. Did you play any of these?
I don't like them. I think they're trash. Honestly.
Trash. All right. Guilty Gear. What is this?
It's another Mortal Kombat style game.
You hate it.
Yeah.
God of War series.
I honestly, they're really, really good.
But
I don't know if it's epic masterpiece. It's at least epic, but I don't think it's epic masterpiece.
okay, Grand Theft Auto.
I'm gonna get hate for this one. Could be better.
I agree. It could be better. Well, I would probably put it as good. They're good, but it could be better. Harvest Moon.
So Harvest Moon has to go. For me, it has to go epic because it's what started games like Animal Crossing,
Stardew
Stardew Valley, stuff like that.
Okay, Project Diva. Never heard of it.
Nope, it's got to be trash.
Trash.
I
Okay.
don't know what that is either.
Yeah, we'll put it Inazuma 11. Never heard of it. Okay, Kingdom Hearts.
Epic masterpiece.
Epic
I love the story for Kingdom Hearts.
masterpiece.
It combines Final Fantasy and Disney with action combat. It's fantastic.
Kirby.
Hmm.
Could be better. Good.
Depending on the game, I'd say good.
I'd say Kirby's good.
The farther we go, the worse they get, I think.
King of
King
Fighters.
of Fighters is another Mortal Kombat style game.
You're not a fan of. Left 4 Dead. Zombie killing.
I'd say good only because I loved playing it with my friends.
That was fun. That was a PlayStation. That was like an Xbox 360 game. Little Big Planet.
It's good for people who have kids because it's a great game to play with your
I think
kids.
it's a good game as well. I love it. It's fun to build the maps. It's cool.
You want to rate this next one because I'll put it somewhere where nobody else wants it to put.
Minecraft?
Yeah.
You don't like
I'll
it?
put it in the trash can because I hate Minecraft.
This is your list.
Okay.
Mega
Mega
Man.
Man. Epic. I love Mega Man.
Mega Man's good. Metroid.
Good.
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 Love Minecraft
Same
though.
with-
Shrugs on the Starry. Yeah, Minecraft's okay. And I bet you if you played Minecraft with me and Starry, you would have a fun night, dude. You know what I mean?
It's that whole genre of like sandbox games. I
Yeah.
just don't. They're not my thing.
Yeah. All right, Metal Gear Solid.
They were good until 3, and then after 3 they became trash.
Used to like.
Yeah, used to like's probably good.
Yeah. What don't you like about the? You like to have objectives or something about? That's why you don't like Minecraft.
Yeah, I don't like games where you just collect stuff and build.
Just do things and build stuff.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of a story to it, but you just got to figure that out later. But there's people that speedrun Minecraft, and maybe that you could respect.
I've seen a couple of them. Yeah, I've seen them. I've watched a couple. Of
There's
Minecraft
some hardcoreness to Minecraft that I feel like you could respect if you know what I mean. Just dabbling. Okay, Monster Hunter.
Epic. I play them all the time.
You love Monster Hunters. Okay, Patapon? I don't never heard of this.
Never heard of it.
Trash. Professor Layton?
I used to like it because it's a good puzzle game for kids.
Pac-Man?
I've never liked Pac-Man.
Trash? Wow.
Put it in used to like.
Yeah. Okay, Pokemon.
Pokemon has to go. It has to go Epic Masterpiece. Everybody.
I was wondering.
Everybody plays Pokemon.
You gotta
Even
love it.
people who don't play video games.
Ace Attorney. Never heard of it.
Could be better.
Could be better. Okay, Rhythm Heaven.
That one.
Never heard. Street Fighter.
This is the only one I'm gonna put above trash. I'm gonna put could be better.
Could be better. I agree. It was fun back in the day. Super Mario, specifically Super. I think it's the whole Mario series. So Mario.
It's the whole Mario franchise has got to be Epic Masterpiece.
Yeah.
It's what started gaming.
It's badass. All right, Persona.
Persona is good. Good series.
It's good. Sonic.
And then if we put Mario up there, we have to put Sonic up there too.
I don't know. I'm partial to Mario over Sonic, but Super Smash Bros.
I'd say Epic. Not Masterpiece, but Epic.
Tekken. Man, I forgot about Tekken. We didn't talk about that during PlayStation talk. You don't like fighter games, but for some reason Tekken was so dope, especially like arcade and shit. Like it was cool. Tekken 4
could be better.
Could be better. I like that. I like that. Elder Scrolls.
I'm torn because 2 of the Elder Scrolls are really good, and 2 of them are really bad.
Epic or Epic Masterpiece?
I'll put it in Epic.
Okay. Tetris.
I used to like.
And then your fave, Zelda.
Epic Masterpiece for sure.
Okay, do you want me to organize these a little bit? So Final Fantasy, Zelda, Kingdom Hearts, Pokemon, Mario, Sonic, or what's the order of the Epic Masterpiece?
I'd put Kingdom Hearts right before Sonic. So I just move it, just like that. And then maybe switch Mario and Pokemon too. There you go. There
it is. There's your list. I'm going to try to screenshot it for you. Do you need to move anything around? Is this it?
Nope, it's good. It's good.
I kind of agree. Some of them I hadn't really played before, but I thought that was good placement. All right, here we go. So this is just like games. Jeff. All right, so the final thing that we always do on the end of the stream is I make you watch 2 music videos with me. We listen to some music together. A little music review time. I need to adjust this real quick. Boop, boop.
Oh, let me turn the volume on real quick, otherwise I won't hear anything.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, so the first band we're going to watch his name is Keller Williams. Have you ever heard of Keller Williams?
The name sounds familiar, actually.
So he plays at a lot of like hippie jam band kind of festivals, and he probably plays in whatever town you live in. He probably plays by. He probably rolls through town. He's a solo act. He does a looper pedal, so he's he's gonna play like a little bit of drum and a little bit of bass, and then he'll play some guitar, and then he'll jam on top, and then he sings, and then he builds up all the layers, and then he's like slowly turns them all off. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah, this is his song called "Freaker by the Speaker." Let me make sure it's up. It's a little drum pad.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him probably like 10 times. He's at a lot of festivals I used to go to. He puts on a fun show. Sometimes he plays with other people too. But I respect the solo thing. Like, it's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, thanks for coming on the podcast tonight, homie. This is fun.
Oh, absolutely. It was fun. I loved it.
This guy's badass. Definitely go see him if he comes to your town. Fun little stoner show. Oh know what room he's in. This might be like his own personal studio. Look at all those posters. Damn.
That is a lot of posters. Are those like actual braziers?
Actual what?
They look like they're actual braziers with actual fire in them.
I know. And then they look cool.
Yeah.
Probably not. It's probably LED with like a little like fan blowing a thing around.
Human trail spinning around. How do you not desire to fall down? That would happen when you feel up a sound. But if that was me, I would be on the ground and I would not get up. I'd dance on my back.
Yeah, his shows are fun.
In the air, like I don't care, and whip them from side to side. Then I bust into a windmill, then right into a backspin. Freaker, right by the speed.
Sometimes you gotta bust into a windmill, into a backspin.
Priceless expression, space is possession. Like, yeah,
That's the stuff.
electronic, stereo fine, coming from a left and a right. It's good in the day. I like it that way.
What do you think about this song so far?
I like it.
So
I'm a big fan of nice bass lines, and he did a real good job
Yeah.
with bass lines there.
He's singing the freaker by the speaker. He's singing about somebody at a concert who's like standing by the speaker who's about ready to just like get their boogie on.
But it's perfectly normal at night. That's right.
You ever see those people at the shows where you know he's about ready to bust into a fucking backspin and shit, dude, and then they do?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, hell yeah, get it, boy.
All rise for the whistling of Andy Griffith.
Yeah, we're almost done. I'll be done in a second.
Be seated. Rave girl, the lollipop baby, in the face with the metal.
I like how he has a gold microphone too.
Yeah,
Hurting somebody, floor to pen. The mental clearance is high, but the overpass is low.
the mix is really good.
She ducks her head and holds on tight. When she gets through, she lets go. She's such a tweaker, right by the speaker. Ever since enough. Priceless expression, space is possession. Yeah,
That's the stuff.
electronic, stereo fine.
It's a little weird.
From left and right.
There's nothing wrong with being
No, yeah,
weird.
Yeah.
That way was perfectly normal at night. That's exactly right, yeah.
Here we go. This is what we came for, though, the jam. I love seeing the live improv. Like, that's my shit. Here we go. So I love going to these shows because it's never the same. When they do these improv jams like this, it's like he could play this song tomorrow night, but he's gonna jam it differently.
Oh yeah. I'm a little sad he's not using the xylophone, but you
I know. What's up with that? What a teaser.
Don't worry, yo, I got your back. But one of them dudes is as big as the both of us.
I'm pretty sure his studio is bigger than my entire house.
I feel like he makes okay money.
Yeah.
Well, enough to like, you know, nice house, big room in the basement for studio. Look at the size of that piano.
He's got to make decent money. Look, he's got, what, 1, 2, 3 electric acoustic guitars. He's got a
Oh
bass.
yeah. I don't think he's a millionaire, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, but he's comfortable.
He's very comfortable, and he gets to play at like the coolest shows.
I think being millionaire is overhyped anyway. Like, I would never want to be
He might be close.
millionaire.
He might be close.
Yeah.
I think that if he were to play at a festival, he would probably charge anywhere from 30 to 40 grand
Yeah.
to play a show at a fest. His shows are like $20 tickets usually. Like if you were to go to his concert, if he came to your city, it'd probably be a $20 ticket. And there'd probably be 500 people there. So it's 20 times 500, that's how much he charges.
About 10,000.
Yeah, but it's at a festival and he's the headliner, he wants probably 30.
Yeah.
I'll take your millies, Jeffy. Think being a millionaire is overhyped? I don't know. I don't want to say it's overhyped, but I think that millionaire is like not even that rich anymore. Like these people are
I
like
feel like if
100 millionaires now.
I feel like if you're making $250,000 a year and you don't have money, you're doing something wrong. Like, if you're making $250,000 a year, you should be very comfortable, even in today's society.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's different. If we're talking about he charges 20 grand for his show, but it's like a business.
Yeah.
It's not really just like him.
Yeah.
It's different though because it is just him. Imagine if you're in a band though and you got to split it with 5 dudes. Oh, what is this?
So a
Little
recorder.
Piccolo? This man's throwing it down. By the way, what up, James? We got one more song after this. Oh, I think he pushed the wrong button. He pushed the wrong button with his toe, didn't he? That was a weird transition. All right, he fixed it. He fixed it. He fixed it. He's back. He's like, fuck, wrong toe button. Let's roll with it. But we gotta fix that.
Oh, it's playing.
Excuse me, sir.
Yep.
Somehow we made it work. He also is good to book at your festival because he sits in with other bands really easily. They're just like, yo, leave Keller set up for the next band. And it's like not a problem because he takes up that much room. Is he doing all that with an acoustic guitar
Yep.
and a mouth harp? Yeah, he gets a little psychedelic. True.
I was gonna say, yeah, this sounds like Indian in nature, not Native
Yeah, yeah,
American,
yeah.
like actual.
Yeah, like from India, like a sitar
Yep.
sound effect. Maybe that's what we'll watch next week. Is I'll bring up like a sitar musician. I don't know. This was an 11-minute jam. 11 minutes, Jeff.
You should make somebody listen to. I don't know if you know who he is. There's a bassist named Charles Berthrud on YouTube.
Nice.
You should make somebody listen to him.
All right, we have to put it in the Discord for me so I can watch some.
It's probably the best bassist I've ever heard play. Let's see.
I want that little drum machine. What is that thing? That looks fun. Imagine this guy's wife is like, all right, Keller, come upstairs and eat. And he's like, just doing this all day. Just making sounds. You gotta come upstairs, Keller. Enough. Turn it down. And he's just like 3 in the morning still doing this.
Dude, that's a true artist, though. Like,
Right? Yeah, his shows are like 4 hours long. Like he does this for 4 hours, bro.
That's enough.
All right. And then the next band. So what'd you think of that? I mean, we talked about it through the whole time, but like you gotta respect it, right?
yeah, it's good. Like, real good.
Yeah, I love the whole improv, like on the, I don't know, just having nothing planned and just going for it. Well, I mean, it was a song, but the jams, dude, we're there for the jams. All right, this next band is called Lotus. They have been around for a while. They're also like a jam band, but they do more of like an electronica sound. It's called live-tronica is the genre, right? So think EDM, but they actually use instruments and play it like live. You know what I mean? It's not like on a computer with loops, like DJ style. It sounds like a DJ's playing it, but it's not. So it's a band called Lotus. They just got a new guitarist too, so I'm interested to check it out. This is a song called Tar Pits. This is the late night party at the fests. I feel like Cirque would love this band.
I have some friends that I just stopped working with that would love this because they like get high as fuck and then they go listen to music.
Their light shows are insane, dude, at this show. This is a drummer, percussionist, and then the synth. Those guys are the brothers, the guys on the keyboards. They're brothers. And then that's the new guitarist, and he shreds. Yeah, that shit's fire. I want to see a guitar solo, though. I love guitar solos on this shit.
Ooh, that would block, actually.
Yeah, the percussion is, like, it adds just enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go see these guys if they come to your town. They're a fun show. Interesting. All right, guitar solo. Let's go. What? I wanted a sick guitar solo. Just that. Where is it? Those synths are badass, like the bounciness.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot going on. It's a lot to take in when you watch some shit like this. Lotus is also like they're like a dance band, so they're like what we were talking. We've reviewed these guys on Galaxy Jams a couple weeks ago. Not this song, but like some of their newer stuff. But their fans, they like to dance, and so when it seems a little repetitive, like I feel like they do that on purpose, just because this is what their fans want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's raver music, bro. They want to dance. Here we go. Yes. Very weird. Interest, it's just different. The guitar.
I really like the purple and the blue colors too.
Yeah, their light shows are always. Definitely get sucked into this. Like if you can get sucked in.
Yeah, if I had taken an edible beforehand, I'd be like...
Yeah, exactly. Why's my Twitch not working? Bop, bop, bop. All right. Yeah, so that was Lotus Tar Pits. Pretty badass.
That was fantastic, actually.
You like that shit? Yeah, check them out on Spotify. Super good. And I've seen them a couple times at festivals. Put on a fun show. All right, dude. That was a fun. Oh, no, I did it. I shouldn't have done that. Hold on. Let me fix it real quick. I'm not supposed to close out or you get all scuffed.
It's half my face. It's okay.
I know. Okay, we'll just fix it real quick. How about this? There we go. Yeah, dude. So basically, I think that's the end of the show. That's it. That's what we got. It's a perfect length. Like an hour and a half. I think we did it, dude.
Yeah.
Tier Makers was fun. It was fun to talk about all those consoles. I hadn't thought about them in a while. I want to go to a pawn shop. Maybe whenever I go to Grand Rapids here in a couple weeks, next month.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna check out pawn shop, and I want to get like one of those old PlayStation 1s.
Say a lot of places have retro game stores.
Yeah, I'll look it up. I'll be able to find one. I just like that. If I was gonna pick up a new console, I would be willing to spend like $60 to $80 to get a PlayStation and Twisted Metal. I don't know why.
Yeah,
maybe not.
Man.
Maybe not. Maybe not. But
I think there's a place over there called like Vidiots or something like that.
we'll find a place.
Hey.
I'm excited to go there. I love Grand Rapids. All right, let's see. Who do we got on? I can't even, like, my Twitch is broken. Who's streaming? Who do you want to raid? Who's streaming right now?
I believe that Mr. James is streaming.
James is streaming?
One of them is streaming because it says Sea of Thieves on my thing over here.
Oh, yeah. Let's raid them then.
Servo streaming too. Just depends.
I see Derailed James is already loaded up real quick. I'm going to start up the raid. Dude, thank you so much for popping on the stream. It was good to catch up, man. We need to play some games together soon. Find something. Let's find something, jam out.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be having the weekends off here soon, so.
Perfect. Yeah, dude, this was a fun podcast. I know we were both like a little bit worried, like hopefully we got enough shit to talk about. We'll find it, but actually I feel like we could keep going. I just like to keep them like an hour and a half long because I feel like that's a good YouTube time. But All right, brother. All right, everybody. You guys, what social media platforms are you on? Go follow you on Twitch. Follow you on Twitter. Follow you on YouTube.
I'm on Reddit as well. I'm on Instagram.
Are you only Jeff on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay. Insta, Reddit, you're on all of them. Only Jeff.
Yeah. Yep.
I love it. I love it. All right, I'm going to start up this raid. We're going to go raid Derail James. They're playing Sea of Thieves. I think there's new Sea of Thieves updates, so I'll be interested to check that out. I think there's some new shit they're talking about. Oh. But Jeff, thank you so much, man. We'll catch you soon. Peace,
have a good one.
everybody. Yep. Later, Jeff. You got any last words you want to say to this, everybody?
Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Love you all.
See you guys later. See you, Brando. Thanks for popping in the chat. Later, everybody. Peace.
Peace.
All right. Hell yeah. Raid out.